Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do an Amazon favorites. I'm going to try to get this out before Black Friday just so that if any of the stuff goes on sale, and you wanted to try it, then you've got the links down below and it makes it easy. Let's get started. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Hit the notification bell right next to that so you don't miss any of my future content, and hit the like button for this video if you want to see more content like it. Okay, so this year I am keeping the list a little bit shorter, mostly because I've used the same stuff now all year long and I've talked about it. So I don't want to tire you guys out by talking about the same things over and over again, but I do love this stuff. So I wanted to give it a mention again here before Black Friday gets going. I don't think there's anything that I will be participating in Black Friday for. Like, I'm not looking for anything specific. So I'm not encouraging you to spend money or buy something that you don't need or want or don't have money for, but I am just wanting to give you the links again, fresh. And there is some new stuff in here, so let's go. First up is kitchen stuff. So this monk fruit liquid is something that I have replaced stevia with in my kitchen for my coffee. In the mornings now, I do basically monk fruit, sea salt, coffee, and half. That's it. I don't do flavoring, nothing. And it over time has gotten sweeter and sweeter for me. Like, because I've stopped using creamers, this has gotten sweeter tasting, and I like sweet tasting coffee. So this monk fruit liquid is so good. I wish I could find it in a bigger size by this brand because it is just monk fruit. Next is this monk fruit powdered, which is so good. I use it, actually, I got it specifically to make cinnamon sugar pecans, but because we don't do like processed sugar, I decided to processed white sugar, I guess. I decided to give this a try. This was on somebody's recipe that I looked at, and I found this and I kind of looked into it, and it's, again, no erythritol, no other fake sugar. So this one is so good. And I made the pecans, they're cinnamon, what did I say? Pecans, almonds. You could do any of them, but I made them and they're really good. So this is a great one. You could also use it in your coffee as well. So when we moved into this house, it has a very tight kitchen. I will put a picture in here that you can see. I was a little overwhelmed with trying to figure out how it would work, but it does work. I have downsized so much in my kitchen that I didn't need to get a whole bunch of stuff. But this rolling kitchen cart, this tiered kitchen cart that is for small spaces, has been perfect so that I can have the spices right next to the stove as I'm cooking. And that makes it all the easier to access them. Having things out in the open isn't my favorite, but when it is organized like this, I can absolutely handle it. I know I've talked about this one before too, probably just on Instagram, but this contact paper for countertops is amazing. It completely changed the space in my kitchen. I'll put before and after pictures in here so that you can see those. Cut very easily. It's a nice thick diameter, which it does say in the listing. Is diameter the right word? Thickness? It's nice thickness. So it doesn't feel like it's just going to scrape up if you were to accidentally scrape it or anything. I have cut on it very carefully, but I have cut on it and it hasn't torn or anything like that. This just transformed the space, in my opinion. Again, you can let me know what you think. I got lots of positive feedback on Instagram about it. So if you're not following me on Instagram, here's my handle. Go check it out. It's linked down below as well. And this is a super random one, but one of the things that we eat a lot of is popcorn. And we have had a countertop popcorn maker for the longest time, not a countertop, a stovetop popcorn maker for the longest time. And we just eat a lot of popcorn. That's like our treat. So my husband found this popcorn maker and it's been so much fun to have. It makes a little bit more, not a ton more, but a little bit more, but it is just fun to have. And so we have that there. But what I'm really mentioning, and I will link that down below as well, is the machine, both the stovetop and this machine. But what has made it all the better is this Amish popcorn kernels. I don't even know how to describe it, except we were doing these Orville Redenbacher popcorn kernels and they just were getting kind of, I won't say mushy, but they weren't crunchy when it would pop. And so we were like, hey, we've had this Amish popcorn before, let's get these kernels again. And we did, and game changer. Number one, they're small kernels. So the other kernels are they get big and these get small. So they're easier to have into your mouth. But they also are just crunchy. I just think they're crunchy and they have good flavor. They get the butter really nicely, but they don't get soggy tasting. So as random as it is, if you know somebody that loves to make popcorn, with the kernels and not out of a bag, this popcorn is so good. On to kind of the randoms. The desk chair that I'm sitting in, and I will put a picture of it all in here. You've seen pictures of everything so far. I absolutely love this thing. It's comfortable. It is a nice wide seat. I don't know. And I love the color. This was one of the few that I could find the color that I wanted. And so I just really, really love this. I also got like different wheels to put on it so that it slides easier on the carpet, and I can link those down below too. But just overall, I just really like this chair a lot. This bath pillow, I told you guys this was random. We love to take baths, like just to relax our muscles and our body. And this bath pillow kind of made all the difference because the way the tub here is, it goes down and then divots out. So when you're laying back on it, your back kind of arches out. So to have a bath pillow right there just kind of evens that out, and it just makes it all the more relaxing. Love it. And it's washable. It comes with a little baggie that you can put it in and wash it so it's not gross and collecting bacteria. These cowboy boots. I have, okay, I was gonna say I've never owned a pair of cowboy boots, but I have. They just were never worn because they were a little bit too snug for me. Those got donated a long time ago, and just recently we moved back to Texas and we were coming out to where there was gonna be some land. I got these cowboy boots, and I got these because I love the color. Number one, they're brown, and they're like a light brown and like a dark brown, but to me, they could be worn with black outfits as well. So if I wanted to wear it with this, I probably could and not feel like it was just so mismatched. So I just love these. They're really comfortable. I don't know much about cowboy boots and brands and all of that. If you do, feel free to recommend some down in the comments, but these are the ones I got, and I just think they're really cute. They have like a little bit of a design on them, but they're not too crazy, which I don't do too crazy. So these are perfect. I cannot speak highly enough about this next item. It is this Shark vacuum. Okay, I've had a Dyson stick vacuum, which was the animal one. It was okay, but the battery doesn't last very long. So over time, I was like, I'll never get one of these again. Then up in Michigan, we got the Ryobi stick vacuum. And again, I just didn't love it. I wanted like a real vacuum with real power. So I did a lot of research and I found this Shark vacuum, and it had a ton of reviews, a ton of positive reviews. I got it and I can see why. The only thing I would change is where the cord is. And that's just because I'm right-handed when I push the vacuum. So when I vacuum, I push it with one hand and I hold the cord with the other to keep it out of the way. Well, the cord is on the right side. So if I would just swap hands essentially and push with my left hand and hold the cord, it's fine. I am just right-handed, so it's easier to do it with my right hand. That would be the only thing I change, is where the cord is located. Otherwise, it's great. You can use it as a like get up high and get down low and into crevices. It's an amazing vacuum, and the suction on it is amazing. So when you are using it on carpet, it really suctions out any of the dirt and debris. And then you can also use it on hardwood floors and flat surfaces, like smooth surfaces. It's just a fantastic vacuum. Okay, so now I'm going into like beauty products, and these are all, I'm just going to kind of mention quickly. One is this Van Man's Tallow Balm. I have switched a lot of products in my life to be more natural, more no parabens, no paraffins, all of that. And this is something I use. I get eczema now under my eyes and up here on this eyelid. It's actually kind of flared up right now. You can see like it's kind of puffy right here. So I use this morning and night, and I have figured out, I think, that what's causing this eczema to flare up is the face wipes. And so I've stopped using those, now doing this, putting this on morning and night, like I said, and it does help tremendously. I also try not to wear a lot of makeup, which I'd cut back on my makeup anyway. So hopefully this all gets cleared up. But this stuff is so great. You can use it anywhere on your body. I use it on my entire face. I use it on my hands, my legs, whatever. It's not a huge tin. It's about this big, but a little goes a long way. Love it. And knowing that it's all natural ingredients. And then I have started a hair oiling journey. So I want my hair to grow long, but I know it's long, but I want it to be longer just because I've never had it longer, but I want to do it healthily. So some of the things that I've learned through researching it is some of the oils you can use for your hair, and then like scalp massagers and such. So I've been using this scalp massager when usually I'll put jojoba oil and rosemary oil into my hair, and then also this fractionated coconut oil all into my hair on my scalp. And then I take the massage scalper and I just massage my scalp with it, brush it, gently, because you don't want to pull your hair out. But rosemary is known to help regrowth but also I just take the oil then. Usually I'll take the coconut oil and some rosemary oil and I put it all through the ends of my hair until it's just kind of soaked looking, but not really soaked. And then I tie it up and I let it sit. Last week I slept with it like that, washed it the next morning, and I do feel like my hair feels so soft and so healthy. And so I'll let you guys know on that journey, but that's what I've been doing. And these are the brands that I've been using. And then I've definitely been buying more of just essential oils in general. I use it with like vinegar in my laundry for fabric softener, and it gives it a nice smell. I use it on the wool balls in the dryer. It gives it, the clothes a nice fresh smell. So I love these. This brand has been great. It looks very clean based on the ingredients I see. Collagen masks. These I don't do every week. However, with my hair oiling that I do about once a week, I may start doing this once a week with that, do the hair oil, do that, look like a gremlin for a minute and then be good. But I do like the feel of the collagen mask. It does give you like a dewy look and it does last for a couple days anyway, but I just like knowing that I am really moisturizing my skin. I usually follow it up with the Van Man's tallow balm, and I don't know, I just really, really enjoy doing this. It just feels like pampering myself, and it's just the little things in life, right? So these have been really great. I saw it on TikTok originally that people were talking about the glass skin. I don't like to buy through TikTok Shop. So I went on Amazon and found one that was a pretty decent substitute, I guess, for the one that they were talking about. Last but not least, as I've been talking about like this eczema and like working with that and getting really clean ingredient makeup, Honest Beauty is the one that I have found on the EWG app, on the Yucca app, on the Think Dirty app. It comes up really clean and a good high score. And so I have switched to the Honest Concealer and the Honest Mascara. They both are pretty clean. Again, I try not to do it every day, just to give my skin, breathing room, but I just really, really like the feel of it. The Honest Concealer really does do a nice job around my eyes. That's really the only place I wear concealer unless I have a blemish somewhere and I might cover it up a little. And then the Honest Mascara is, it's what I have on today. I feel like it's one of the best mascaras. I do think it flakes quite a bit and it does run if you get water on it. It's not waterproof, but for me, I don't care. I just need something to be able to put on and make my eyes look a little brighter and more awake. So that's it. That concludes the list. Like I said, these are just some of my favorites that I've gotten through Amazon, that if they have them for Black Friday, maybe that's something that you want to try and maybe it's on sale. So these are some of my favorites. So what are some of your favorites that you've tried in 2024? Leave that down in the comments with a purple heart emoji and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.